Australians, all let us rejoice, for we got a new king this year.
Cheers to the king.
Now, I know, that was a very British thing, but it caused a big stir for lots of people down under too.
We've been waiting for 70 years for a coronation. Most people don't know what one is, but they will tonight.
Well, we're quite excited. We've come down to do our little part and celebrate.
But not everyone here was so excited.
What's the big occasion on TV for you today?
The footy. Footy more than the coronation.
And some people used the moment to call for Australia to ditch the monarchy and become a republic.
The ARM is marking the coronation of King Charles III with a good-natured gathering to protest the day.
It's about time we stood on our own 2 feet, and we don't need a quick king and queen to do that. We can actually do it all by ourselves.
Speaking of changes to Australia's government, this was the year that we got to vote on whether to change the Constitution to give Indigenous people a permanent voice to Parliament. And Aussies, young and old, all across the country, took to the streets, screens, and well, everywhere in between to express their views.
A yes vote is the only vote that can result in real change for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, and I reckon Australians are up for it.
We shouldn't be creating separate classes of people in this country.
In the end, Australia voted no, and while some said it was the right decision,
it's clear obviously that the referendum has not been successful, and I think that's good for our country.
it was devastating for others.
I cry for my people, and I cry for my community.
I think that there will be a period of grief.
The truth is that no referendum has succeeded without bipartisan support.
As usual, this sunburnt country saw its share of natural disasters, like fires and floods, and sometimes both at the same time.
Thank you very much.
Aussies came together to help each other through tough times. But nothing brought us all together like the Matildas. At the first Women's World Cup to be held in Australia, the Tillies excited and inspired fans,
I'm Matilda, and I want to be a Matilda when I'm older.
all while smashing TV records. With more than 11 million Aussies tuning into the semi-final against England, making it Australia's most watched program since ratings began. And even though they didn't win the cup, they won our hearts.
I play soccer myself, and I recently had an injury, so it's just inspired me to keep going and get back up.
There were plenty of other things to celebrate too, like victories and birthdays and the possible resurrection of this extinct marsupial.
It would be a world first, an incredible achievement, I think, for the whole planet.
Oh, and remember that time the Prime Minister became a BTN reporter?
Today I'm a guest presenter on Behind the News.
Not really. Anyway, it's been another big year for Australia, full of ups and downs and everything in between. So, for now,
That's Anthony Albanese, guest reporter for Behind the News, closing down now.